What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode brought to you by the League FFB. Today, we're going to be talking about my top 5 waiver wire pickups here in week 14 of the fantasy football season. But without wasting any more time, let's hop right into this video. Now, the first player that I think you guys should be targeting on the waiver wire and my number one pickup of the week is going to be Ezekiel Elliott for the New England Patriots. He currently is being rostered in about 43% of leagues, and Ramondre Stevenson left Sunday's matchup against the Chargers. He did get an ankle injury in this matchup, so Zeke filled in for him in his absence. When he was filling in for him, he did see 92 yards on 21 touches, so it was a pretty good day for Ezekiel Elliott. Now, overall, this offense is bad. I do expect Zeke to see the bulk of the work in Ramondre's absence. We do expect Ramondre to potentially be out for multiple weeks here. Still waiting on a little bit more news, but Zeke should be a fill-in play, and he should give you running back 2 numbers, I think. He does have the upcoming matchups against the Steelers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos. Now, my second player that I would be picking up is going to be Roschon Johnson, running back for the Chicago Bears, and he's being rostered in about 27% of leagues. The last time we saw Roschon was on Thursday Night Football in Week 12. He is coming off of a bye week where he obviously did not play in Week 13, but the last time we saw Roschon, he did see his highest snap count of the year. He saw about 74% of the snaps in that matchup against the Minnesota Vikings on primetime, and with that 74% snap count, he saw 15 touches for 75 yards, and he does look like he is a prime candidate for a post-bye bump, especially in a backfield that looks like they are starting to get a little bit better, especially with some of the RPO with Justin Fields. And Roschon does have some upcoming matchups against the Lions, the Browns, and the Cardinals. Now, the third player that I'm going to be picking up in my leagues is going to be Tyjae Spears, running back for the Tennessee Titans, and he's being rostered in about 40% of leagues. Now, the reason why we're picking up Tyjae Spears is Derrick Henry did leave Sunday's matchup against the Colts. He got a concussion in that one. He has since cleared concussion protocol, so it doesn't seem like Derrick Henry is going to miss any time. However, when Spears did fill in for Derrick Henry in this last week's matchup, he saw 20 touches, he gained 88 yards, and he almost got into the end zone on this one. If he would have gotten to the end zone, obviously would have had a fantastic day for your fantasy football teams. But even with Derrick Henry in the lineup, I do expect Tyjae Spears to still remain involved. I expect him to even get a little bit more involved as the season goes on. And I think it was a little bit of a wake-up call to some people. And Tyjae Spears is a must-own handcuff during your fantasy football playoffs, because if anything does happen to Derrick Henry, Tyjae Spears possesses league-winning upside. Now, he does have some upcoming matchups against the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Seahawks. Now, the fourth player that you guys should be picking up this week is going to be Noah Brown, wide receiver for the Houston Texans, and he is being rostered in about 44% of leagues. Reason why we're picking up Noah Brown here is Tank Dell suffered a season-ending injury in Week 13 against the Broncos. Very unfortunate for a rookie wide receiver who has been balling out with CJ Stroud this season, but Noah Brown does look like he's going to be the full-time starter opposite of Nico Collins in Tank Dell's absence. And in weeks 8 through 10, Brown had a 17.1% target share, and he averaged 127.3 receiving yards per game over that stretch. So when he's filled in for some of these injured Texans wide receivers, he's been good. Now, Brown has some upcoming matchups against the Jets, the Titans, and the Browns. And for my fifth and final waiver wire pickup, you guys should be targeting Elijah Moore, wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns, and he is being rostered in about 46% of leagues. Amari Cooper left Sunday's game against the Rams with a concussion. He is still in the concussion protocol at the time of this recording, and in Amari's absence, Elijah Moore stepped up and he saw a 27.2% target share and had 83 receiving yards. Now, if Cooper were to miss week 14, Elijah Moore would step in and he would be the number one wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns. He would be playing against a Jacksonville Jaguars secondary that has allowed the 13th most PPR points to slot wide receivers since week 7, so it would be a pretty decent plug and play for you in week 14. Again, he has some upcoming matchups against the Jaguars, like we've talked about, the Bears, and the Texans. Now, that is all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit that like button. It is the best free way to show our channel some support. It lets us know that you guys are enjoying the content so we can continue making more of it. Also helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. Additionally, if you like videos like this, you want more videos like this, make sure you are subscribed and make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you never miss a video when these videos do come out. And last but not least, make sure you are a member of our free Discord. It is going to be linked in the description. And again, that is a free Discord where we have created a community of fantasy football players that all like to talk waivers, trades, advice, and really just hang out and talk NFL and fantasy football 24/7, 365. So make sure you guys go join that Discord. Like I said, it's free, so there's no risk in doing that. And with all that out of the way, I will see you guys on our next video. But until then, peace out.